Don't sit on the brownies.
All right, guys, let's huddle up. I know I'm starting a little late, but you know, business calls. What time we gotta leave to get there on time?
Like 5:50, 5:55.
5:54 and a half. All right, done. Anyway, so he called me out of the blue. I haven't talked to him in months. Whatever thing he's working on is like his wife's part of that project, and he needs some marketing. I'm not exactly clear on the details, and who knows like how legit or real it is. But he's like, yeah, you know, she asked me like, hey, do you know anybody, you know a company that can do these things? He's like, and I've been seeing your stuff all over social media, man. So you're just right on the top of my brain. So I figured I'd give you a call. So that was a good indication of like this stuff's really starting to work. So it's just little pop. So. Maybe it'll happen. We'll see. Cool. Anyone else?
Just 2 sentences. This week, the thing I'm really glad is I finally nailed down the attribution model stuff. It's a huge progress. The second sentence, let's go out there and win the fucking championship.
Thanks for coming. Brian is in the middle of a crisis per usual.
He did a live Facebook today. He's busy. He's multimedia busy now.
He's literally been like sleeping for 2 hours a night and like just running around the office like this for the past like 3 weeks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, great.
You guys are blowing it up online. It's fucking awesome. So I'm Hank Norman, founding partner of 2 Market Media. I've done on camera, I've produced, I've done it. I mean, I was on air every single day on Oxygen when we launched The View. I was like the original View master because I produced Hot Topics. I stumbled on the stage at 10X GrowthCon. I've been with Grant, working with Grant and building, just like Brian, what are we gonna do to get attention? And I've been working with Grant and building that for 7 years, working with talent and entrepreneurs to take their business to the next level. There he is. It's real. What's up, man? What'd you just do? What are you in the middle of? What's going on?
Dude, we're doing a pitch for.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, you need to do content. Like, basically what I'm doing, you need to do the same shit. And so I literally was like, look, here's an episode. This is what I'm doing. Barely fucking watched it. And was like, tell him to give me a proposal. Okay.
Let's do it. Let's go. Walk and talk and see if we can't transform somebody.
So what's the plan?
Here's what we're gonna do. On a super busy street in New York City, my theory is that the thing that Brian and I do that nobody else does is branding and marketing starts with something that has, you're stuck somewhere.
Flip them. Find the one thing and get them to take action on it. That's it.
Is it all Wall Streeters? Who has a business? How do you make money? You're a writer? Yeah. So is that your side hustle or your main hustle?
It's more my main hustle now than it was before.
How do you get business right now?
I submit pieces to different editors, and that's sort of how that works.
How do they get to know you?
Through my work.
Right. So do you create content you put out there just to get noticed?
I think that it depends on the thing. If the piece is about me, then it's about me. If the piece is about something else, then it's about something else.
Are you on social media? Can I follow you?
You can, but I'm not very active on social media.
Well, and why?
I find it
onerous.
Yeah, it's certainly onerous.
Yeah. Can I follow you? Can I find you on Twitter?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna you put your name in there. Let's follow each other. I'll make you a bet. You do one post every day for the next 1 week. You'll land a job. And side hustle, like more money, bigger gigs, another gig.
More money.
Yeah, more money. What I believe at the core that works for on-air personalities, I think works for everybody regardless of their business. You put you and yourself and your ideas out there, you're gonna get way more notice. You're gonna find, I guarantee, dude, I've worked with so many people. In 1 week, somebody's gonna see it. Somebody's gonna pass you on. Somebody's gonna see it. You're gonna fucking land a big deal from somebody somewhere. That's how it works today.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
what's your name?
Zane.
Nice to meet you, man.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it. The guy's a writer, but he's not putting anything out there.
Right.
Nobody's active on social media in today's day and age.
Yeah, where do people read? Not the paper. Where are they reading? Social media, but you're not there. There's people that still think that like you should only read print in a physical format.
Yeah.
That, like the Kindle's the worst thing that's ever happened to the world. So I don't know if that's how he thinks, but it's as if like social media is some negative thing when it's just the next generation of communication. What I find is most of those people that are afraid to really like fully go in on marketing or social or content, even for big brands, is because if they get it wrong, their board of directors, their boss is going to fire their ass because they're the one that took the gamble. And at least in their mind, that's how they're justifying not doing it. Their fear is that if they take a gamble and they're wrong, they might lose their job. But if they do the same thing, they can't lose their job because they're like, well, this is just what we've been doing. So how can you fire me because I didn't do something that we're not?
Right. I didn't get it wrong.
Weird. I didn't get it wrong.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it right. Hey man, what do you do for work?
What do I do for work?
Yes.
Nothing.
You do nothing?
Nothing.
Are you trying to do something?
No.
He does nothing for work. Doesn't want to do anything for work.
You scared him. Look. Camera, yeah, like camera.
Yeah.
I mean, we're probably on camera 30, 40 times just in this spot.
Yes.
Nobody gives a fuck about that. But somehow these cameras,
Yep.
this is obtrusive. When there's this intention to film,
Yes.
that makes people freak the fuck out.
Yeah. If this was 10 years ago, I would totally get it because cameras are not common.
Right.
Everybody's walking around like this, taking selfies, but then
every-
you turn on
look how many-
everyone.
They're everywhere. But
Yeah.
still that fear of recording yourself, of being recorded, is, I think it's just part of being a person, dude. It has to be overcome.
Do you think that fear of being comfortable and confident in front of a camera and just doing it is because people don't want to see who they really are? They don't want to see their real reflection?
The one thing
Yeah.
I try to teach everyone to do is like, stop being presentational. As soon as the camera goes on, everybody's like, welcome to my podcast. I'm like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah.
You never, who talks like that?
Right.
But people automatically go into this, I need to present the best version of myself to you. That's the first big thing that has to be
That's it.
overcome.
That's
They
it.
want to put their best foot forward. What do you do for a living, dude? Now you're way taller than me. I got to get up here.
Right now I'm interning at a law firm.
Oh, yeah.
Is
Is that what you're going to be a lawyer?
Nah, I study finance.
Oh, okay.
But I do some music too. I hope to make some music and maybe make some profit off my passion one day.
I hope so. Making you
And
any
it's-
money? Is it out there?
It's out there, but it hasn't been able to make any money yet, but that's the dream.
Dude,
It's starting
man.
Dude, 18,000 followers, yo. You work at this law firm, right?
Yeah.
They want promos. They need some shit kind of promos, right? Online. Are they doing anything online, anything social at the firm you're at right now? Do they have any social presence whatsoever?
Not that I know of, not really. But that boom right there.
You talk them into you becoming their firm fucking composer, dude?
I see the vision.
When the partners see the shit you're doing, they're gonna introduce you to other motherfuckers. They're gonna raise your game. When can you pitch them this idea?
Let's do it next week.
Nah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, there it is. I like that. I knew that was
Come
coming.
on.
Yeah.
Good to meet you, man. Thank you.
Always.
Good luck. Go do it. Go do it. He's for real, man. He knows his shit.
The reason I know I'll always be in business is the same reason shrinks, nutritionists, everyone needs a coach. The only job a real a coach has is to push you.
Yeah. Yeah.
The instruction of how to do it and what's the best way to do it
Everyone knows how to do
doesn't
it.
fucking matter, dude. Yeah,
The
I
how's
know
irrelevant.
how to eat right.
Yeah.
I know how to lift fucking weights.
Yeah.
You don't need a trainer. You need another fucker that's like, fucking get in there, give me another rep.
You need a whip cracker.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Do
Yep.
it. Go.
That's all it is. Everyone
So
needs that.
weird.
In every area of their life.
Everything.
And now you need it in the media.
Yep.
And I'm yours.
That's it, buddy. That's it, man. I knew,
Of course you knew.
but didn't do.
Yeah.
Which you were like, I don't want it to be perfect because you're too focused on producing shit. Just take out your camera, film it, upload it, watch it back. And those first 20,
And
30
how
videos.
much did you hate that?
That's, I think, the one thing where I get how much it sucks, and I didn't want to do that. I don't want to see myself like, oh, I thought I did it in 3 minutes and it's 27 fucking minutes long. Like, what a rambling piece of garbage this guy is. But I don't know what that line is for me, where I'm just like, well, I'm here, I might as well keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Where I think a lot of people might get stuck in that first time or that second time, and they're like, and the only way you say this all the time, the only way to get better is to do more. You don't get better.
And the worst part, I just did it today, and watch yourself. Dude, I fucking hate it. It's horrible. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
That was fun. Working with Hank has been such a game changer for me, because what he's done by coaching me and doing business with us has really made me realize that it is just about being real, and it is just about being consistent and putting yourself out there. And he was the first person to me that said, listen, if you tell this story, growing bold, build a $100 million company, but you already have a real company, the people that are going to gravitate towards you are the people that align with your vision. And that's insane, because it is happening, and it's happened already. Just some of the prospects we've got in the pipeline and some of the things we've got coming up that I can't quite talk about yet, but maybe sometime we will. It's incredible, and it's because they get to see us, they get to see me, they get to kind of feel like they know me a little bit. And you don't have to like me, but you get to know me, and if you do and you align with my vision, man, it's such a game changer. And what's crazy about this is, dude, anyone can do this. I couldn't do this 10 years ago. You couldn't do this 10 years ago. It's just a matter of now's the opportunity where if you're willing to put it out there on the line, get a little uncomfortable, tell your real story, and show people what you're passionate about, what your company's passionate about, why you're doing what you do, you'll find other people who believe in your vision. That's it. That's all this is. If I can do it, you can do it.